The old lighthouse, perched on the jagged cliffs of the Isle of Skye, had always been a beacon of solitude for me. I was a chronolinguist, a scholar of lost languages, and the isolation of the island allowed me to delve into my research without distraction. But the silence, once a comfort, began to feel like a suffocating shroud. It began with the whispers. Faint, ethereal sounds that seemed to emanate from the very stones of the lighthouse. They were not words I recognized, but a rhythmic cadence, a melodic hum that resonated deep within my soul. I initially dismissed them as the wind, the sea, the creaking of the old structure. But the whispers persisted, growing louder, more distinct. I began to record them, analyzing the sonic patterns, searching for clues in the fragmented sounds. I found echoes of ancient languages, dialects long forgotten, but none that matched the precise cadence of the whispers. They were something else, something beyond the realm of human speech. One night, as a storm raged outside, the whispers reached a crescendo. They were no longer faint, ethereal sounds, but a chorus of voices, a symphony of lost tongues. The lighthouse trembled, the walls vibrating with the force of the sound. I felt a pull, a magnetic force that drew me towards the source of the whispers. I followed the sound, descending into the depths of the lighthouse, into the forgotten chambers beneath the tower. There, in a hidden chamber, I found it. A strange, crystalline object, pulsating with an otherworldly light. It was the source of the whispers, the conduit for the ancient voices. As I touched the crystal, a surge of energy coursed through my body. Visions flooded my mind, images of a lost civilization, a people who spoke in the language of the stars. They were the keepers, guardians of ancient knowledge, custodians of the universe's secrets. They had built the lighthouse, not as a beacon for ships, but as a conduit for their voices, a way to communicate across vast distances, across the boundaries of time and space. The crystal was their voice, their legacy, their connection to the universe. But the keepers had vanished, their civilization lost to the ages. Their voices remained, trapped within the crystal, waiting to be heard. I realized that the whispers were not just sounds, but messages, warnings, pleas for help. The keepers were trying to communicate, to share their knowledge, to warn of a looming danger. I began to decipher their language, to translate their messages. It was a complex, multi-layered language, a symphony of sounds and symbols. It spoke of cosmic cycles, of celestial alignments, of forces beyond human comprehension. The keepers warned of a convergence, a cosmic event that would shatter the boundaries of reality, unleashing forces that could consume the universe. They spoke of a hidden threat, a being of pure entropy, a devourer of worlds. They had sealed themselves away, trapped within the crystal, to prevent the entropy being from reaching our reality. But their seal was weakening, their voices fading. I knew that I had to act, to find a way to amplify their voices, to warn the world of the impending danger. I had to become their translator, their messenger, their voice. I began to broadcast their messages, using the lighthouse as a conduit, sending their voices across the airwaves, into the digital realm, into the very fabric of reality. I knew that my actions would attract attention, that I would be seen as a madman, a conspiracy theorist. But I didn't care. The keepers' warnings were too urgent, their knowledge too vital. I had to make them heard, even if it meant sacrificing my reputation, my sanity, my life. As I broadcasted their messages, I began to see changes in the world around me. The sky shimmered with strange lights, the stars shifted in their constellations, the very air vibrated with another worldly energy. I felt a presence, a sense of being watched by unseen eyes. The entropy being was aware of my actions. It was trying to silence me, to prevent the Keeper's warnings from reaching the world. I was attacked, not by physical beings, but by forces of chaos, by distortions of reality, by manipulations of time and space. My memories were altered, my perceptions twisted, my very sense of self challenged. But I held firm, drawing on the strength of the Keeper's voices, on the knowledge they had shared. I knew that I was not alone, that I was part of a larger struggle, a cosmic battle between order and chaos. I found allies, others who had heard the Keeper's voices, who had deciphered their messages. They were scientists, artists, philosophers, ordinary people who had been touched by the ancient knowledge. We formed a network, a community of keepers, working together to amplify the messages, to spread awareness, to prepare for the convergence. We built devices to enhance the signal, created art to visualize the warnings, wrote code to translate the Keeper's language. The world was changing, rapidly, chaotically. The entropy being was growing stronger, its influence spreading like a virus. But we were fighting back, using the Keeper's knowledge, our collective creativity, our shared hope. The convergence was approaching, the boundaries of reality weakening. We knew that the final battle was near, that we would soon face the entropy being, the devourer of worlds. We stood on the precipice, facing the unknown, armed with ancient knowledge and a desperate hope. We were the Keeper's voices, their legacy, their last line of defense. And we would not surrender. The lighthouse was now a beacon of hope, not for lost ships, but for a lost universe. Its light, now enhanced by the Keeper's crystal, shone across the cosmos, a defiant challenge to the encroaching darkness. And within its walls, the Keeper's voices, amplified by our efforts, echoed across the realms, a symphony of defiance, a chorus of hope, a testament to the enduring power of knowledge and the unbreakable spirit of those who dare to listen.